It should be one of your skills. We should pour some whiskey.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just sitting here.
No, you're right.
Encouraging you to do stuff.
Yeah, you're sitting close to us. Wait, I'm just gonna. Sorry.
That's fine.
That's not. That shouldn't be. Also, I've got the earphones on. We're not recording sound yet. I need to look at the heist quote. Are we? Is it a serious topic or is it a silly one?
It's.
I'm just wondering about the quote.
All topics are serious, but at the same time silly.
I understand. Yes.
Well, okay, maybe it's silly.
Okay.
Like we're not stealing the crown jewels, which we should one day. But I just feel like that's so obvious.
Yeah.
I don't like stealing obvious things.
Maybe for a
Like
round episode.
A jubileum special?
Yeah.
What's a jubileum?
Episode 50 anniversary.
Jubilee?
Anniversary.
One doesn't say jubileum, does one?
No.
No, that's not an English word.
Not
Like, not even close.
No, Jubilee is a word, but she's one of the X-Men.
No, you can say jubilee.
Yeah, but like not.
Jubileum.
Yeah.
Great start. Welcome to the podcast.
That's what you get for watching the video podcast. I'm not even sure how audible we are, because I feel like I can hear myself very well, but I'm not sure if the camera does. Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
Well, where does the camera sound come from?
From the microphone on top of the camera.
Well, why the hell do we have microphones in front of our faces?
To record the podcast, remember?
Oh, and you haven't pressed record there yet. That's why you get paid the big bucks. You get paid?
Where's my... Did you steal my paper?
No.
Okay. Oh, man, what a good thing.
Now we're recording. This is going really well.
Yeah, you can really tell we haven't done this in a long while. Okay.
Notes.
Okay. Well, the first time I need to read the quote, isn't it?
I can't believe you've got like 100 quotes all saved.
I've got it all prepared.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I have to like every time before we start a podcast, I'm always like, oh my god, I've got to think of a quote, and it's just like it's a huge deal.
It is a burden. Oh, so cheers.
Cheers.
Very good. Okay. 3, 2, 1. One more job and we are straight. Now, I don't think I need to give you the speech about what would happen if you say no. How I could break your legs and kill everyone you love, because you already know that, don't you?
Listen, I'm a politician, which means I'm a cheat and a liar. And when I'm not kissing babies, I'm stealing their lollipops. But it also means that I keep my options open.
Very nice, very nice. And thus, welcome to How Do I Rob This, the podcast where we plan the perfect heist. With me, as always, serving time on the podcast is...
Oscar Brown.
And my name is Sebastian Matthias Weisbach. And we, in this podcast, discuss or plan the perfect heist. Now, we've got 3 rules. Number 1, we always get away with it. Number 2, we don't kill people. And rule number 3, we only steal from people that deserve to be stolen from. Every single episode, one of us will come up with a score or target, and then we'll plan the perfect heist.
And today it's me. I have brought you a gem, I would say.
Okay.
I think it's a gem, but I'm also going to first play a little game with you to see
I like it.
if you can guess where we're heading.
I like to play for us. Do we have a title yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't do titles. You do
I
titles.
see. All right.
Right.
Yeah, so that's, no, it's fine. So it's glad we talked about it.
So,
I can screen peek, by the way. You need to.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have it written down.
What are you reading then?
Well, no, I mean I have the stuff written down, but I don't have the solution written down.
I understand.
So this specific thing that we're going to steal
Yes.
is 175 centimeters high. It weighs 66 kilograms.
So it's not me.
And are you 175?
177.
And in real life, Like, I know that's your actory profile. But like,
No, it's okay. It's 176.
Okay, I thought so.
I add a centimeter.
Right.
It's a bit more memorable. Like 177 is more memorable than 176.
Well, this
But
thing's shorter
way
than
heavier.
you are.
Yeah, I'm way heavier.
Okay.
Also,
I'm not going to ask. So
75 maybe.
75?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we move on?
No.
Let's talk about you. So it's 175
Okay.
centimeters high. It weighs 66 kilograms and has a net worth of $265 million.
I feel like we're not talking about a thing. We're talking about a person. How am I doing?
Very, very well.
Okay, what's the net worth again?
$265 million.
Is it Lionel Messi?
No. Interesting,
Is
though.
it close?
Interesting. No. I'm sure there's some overlap there. I would love to find out, because if we can get both at the same time, that would be amazing.
Okay. Is it a he or she?
No, remember, it needs to deserve, it needs to deserve it.
Like he's a huge tax fraud.
Is he?
Yeah. He's cheated the state out of millions of taxes.
So we steal Messi and give him back to the people.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. To be stoned in public in the Bernabeu.
That'd be fun.
Not for him, but yeah.
No, yeah, I'd watch that, though.
Oh, but we don't kill people.
No, we don't kill
Yeah.
people. No.
Sorry, I forgot.
The Stones do. Okay, so just to, the Kevin Bacon game, right?
Yeah.
Just to help you out. Okay, this has nothing to do with Kevin Bacon, but this sort of helps you out. Like, it's a really left field connection, and we'll see whether it gets you together. And this is also where my quote was from, right? So it is something very remotely to do with one of the actors who's in The Hunt for Red October.
Very remotely to do with one of... So, Hunt for Red October, that's Alec Baldwin? Also Sean Connery. But
right on
by
the
your
money.
look, it's
Right
Alec
on the
Baldwin.
money, yes.
Okay, playing... who's the guy who's got his own Amazon Prime series now?
What?
Jack Reacher.
Oh, yes. No, Jack Sparrow. No, that's someone
Yeah.
else. That guy.
Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan. There we go.
Ryan. Okay, so it's Alec... Is it an ex-wife of Alec Baldwin?
It's very close. It's a relation.
Okay, so it's...
So we're talking about a relation
Yeah.
of Alec Baldwin who is very recently related to our target. And I don't know how much you're connected with pop culture.
Not very much. Is it one of the Baldwin brothers, but not Alec? Stephen? No,
and
he's the chubby
that
one.
That person's daughter.
Wow. I'm drawing an absolute blank here.
That's okay.
But it's a she, okay.
It's a she, and she has recently gotten married to our target, who is worth $265 million.
It's not Meghan Markle, though, is it?
No, it's not. Which would be interesting as well. No, we're stealing a boy or a man. This man's about 26 years old or 24, something along those lines.
Okay, yeah, I can live with that.
We're stealing Justin Bieber. And welcome to the podcast.
I so wish I had a quote from one of his songs, but honest to God, I've never heard one of his songs.
None?
None.
None.
No, I've seen him in there's like a mockumentary comedy by the Lonely Island guys.
Okay.
Adam Sandberg.
Okay.
He's in that, I believe.
In like a serious way?
No.
Okay.
No. They all know what's going on. No, but he's himself. He's playing himself. Okay, Justin Bieber.
Yeah. So the real question is, which we ask ourselves at the beginning always, is who would buy Justin Bieber?
Okay, so we could either like crowdfund the heist, having all teenage girls, which I presume he's most popular with, pay like €10 for a minute with him.
Or to return him.
Yeah.
That would be
that's
kidnapping. Do we do kidnapping?
I feel like we can sell him off in a more elegant way than kidnapping.
Because I feel like we could also crowdfund the heist by everyone who doesn't like Justin Bieber, and I feel like we would make more money that way around.
True. Yeah, but I feel like we should have to give him back at the end.
Give him back?
Yeah.
I was thinking...
That's almost animal cruelty.
I'm wondering whether this wedding thing might happen, and it might be a big deal. And I was wondering whether we might get a whole bunch of them.
Okay, you need to explain. Explain that to me, who's the slightly irritating character who's only vaguely heard of Justin Bieber.
Right. So he's recently gotten married to one of the Baldwin's brothers' daughters, who's a model. And she's like 18, 19, 20, something along those lines. And he's not much older. And they've gotten married now. They've been madly in love. And they've recently gotten married, but there wasn't a ceremony. It was all in secret. And she just changed her Twitter handle or her Instagram handle. And that's how people found out. So she changed. I mean, she chose not to be a Baldwin and decided to be a Bieber instead. I mean, that's a hell of a choice. Would you rather Bieber or Baldwin?
No, Baldwin. Baldwin all the way.
Wouldn't you go for the double-barreled Bieber Baldwin? Baldwin Bieber? BB? I think she missed a trick there.
Baldwin.
Yeah, well, I hate myself that I know this.
Yeah.
But I do.
Well.
So we can't go away from that now.
No, it's good. No.
So I think they might get married. Well, they are married, right? But they might have a ceremony now.
Okay.
And I'm assuming a lot of famous people are going to come.
That is a good chance.
Right. So if we get him, why don't we get him there and see who else we can get along at the same time?
Also, I feel like there's sort of the anonymity of being in public.
Yes.
And I feel like we'd have that at such a huge ceremony.
Assuming they're doing not like a closed behind the doors things, but like a huge, ginormous.
I mean, if
wedding.
they are already married, they've already done the closed behind closed doors thing.
That's true.
So I think they're looking to for the public and invite people and make it a big press event.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think we should assume that that's going to happen.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay.
All right. Now there's way to go. There's a huge ceremony going on, and we can easily steal the groom. Yeah, I like that. Let's make that the premise.
Let's do it.
The heist. Okay.
I think we should take a break and figure out where this could be, when it would be.
Yeah. Let me see if I've got any questions before that. I know we still haven't quite figured out what we're going to do with Justin Bieber.
Oh, right, yes.
Should we maybe discuss that before the first?
Is that one of those things like when like the dog who keeps chasing the postman? Like you're hating Justin Bieber, but then you're finally in the position to Bieber the
do something
Baldwin,
about it. Yeah,
like you can't.
Yeah, I mean, what? I mean, we obviously I wouldn't even want to hurt him.
No,
poor kid.
I mean, he's already hurting.
Yeah. I mean, we take him away from his wife,
right?
To be.
No, she is already his wife.
Yeah, you're right.
I like the idea of crowdfunding him basically to the highest bidder. You either give him to his fans, or you give him to the people who hate him. If it goes back to his fans, if they bid more,
it's like
then he can make
charity
music
auction.
Again. A charity auction.
Yeah.
Actually, so we're not actually going to keep any of these proceeds. We're going to give them to.
Oh no! It's like a charity auction.
Oh, right.
It's not a charity auction.
So we take a cut, like
of 100%.
100% cut. Yeah. I like 100% cuts.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
But that's not how the crowdfunding works. So any crowdfunding website will take a cut of the proceeds.
We have our own website. howdoirobthis.com.
Right, the classic, crowdfunding website where you can sell all sorts of illicit fields. Yeah, found us on the Tor browser because
take from the rich, take from the poor, and give to us. Okay, I feel like we could also force Justin Bieber to record an album while in captivity.
Interesting.
Just to sell billions of records.
Oh, so that's actually how we're going to make the money.
We could also easily make some money there.
I would imagine so. Yes.
Can you imagine the creativity oozing out of him while he's locked?
Does he write his own songs?
And we can write the songs.
We can write the songs.
We write a podcast.
All right, stay tuned for the end of this episode where we will also present you with a 30-second clip. Okay, a 5-second clip. Present and perform a 5-second clip of our proposal for Justin Bieber's secret underground album entitled Stockholm
Captivity
Syndrome.
of Love.
Stockholm Captivity?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get it, right?
He doesn't. Stockholm Captivity is good.
Yeah, okay, Stockholm Captivity. I love it.
Yeah, good. So let's take a research break.
See you now.
All right, bye-bye. Lovely.
Stockholm Captivity.
And we are back in 3, 2, 1. And we are back from our research break.
I think it's really sad that in previous episodes when we were researching things like that desk, which name I've already forgotten, like
the Resolute desk.
The Resolute desk.
And
like
remember in episode 7 when we...
no.
Sorry. No, never mind. Never mind.
Well, it's hard to find information about that. But Google Justin Bieber.
There's a lot coming up, and there's a lot of wild things just sparking the imagination because he practically kidnaps himself.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's making this podcast.
Producing, like, who produced him? Was it Dr. Dre?
One might be.
Oh, well.
I don't know enough.
Let's presume it was Dr. Dre.
Right, fair enough.
Okay, no, but there's a lot going on with the wedding. We don't have a date yet, do we?
No, but according to the way it works is a marriage license in New York is valid for 60 days. So they've only applied for a marriage license now, and now they've received it. So
on September 13th.
No, is that so?
Yep, that's so.
Okay.
I did look that up because I went to the
September
city clerk
13th plus 60
marriage
days?
bureau. That's
2 months.
Yeah. So
which is already expired.
Yeah.
Let's assume this is still going to happen.
They've prolonged the license.
They've prolonged the license.
Because I've already...
he's Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and Hailey Baldwin's her name, by the way. The bride's Hailey Baldwin. She's the daughter of Stephen Baldwin.
Actor from?
What was Stephen in? I don't know.
I'm sure he was in a couple of episodes of Malcolm in the Middle or something like that. Like,
he seems like the third most popular Baldwin.
You mean when they're who can we get for this movie? Can we get Alec Baldwin? And they're like, no.
Billy?
Who's the other guy? Can we get a Baldwin? Any Baldwin?
Yeah, Adam Baldwin, who's not even related to the others. Fine, I guess we'll take Stephen.
Can I just criticize the Daily Mail from the UK a little bit?
You can always criticize the Daily Mail. There's always time to criticize
the way they
Daily
wrote
Mail.
It's amazing. So they're just a dramatic reading of the headline. Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin's wedding inside the $5 million mansion where they'll tie the knot and the stars that will attend. It's absolutely amazing. There's just some highlights here. So this took me a while to figure out because it literally reads, the sorry singer already purchased $5 million mansion in his hometown of Ontario this summer. And I was like, the sorry singer? Why is he sorry? Until I realized, well, that's the name of a song. Like, he's not like a sorry singer. He's not sorry that he bought the house. Yeah. He's not sorry that he's getting married. Apparently, he wrote a song that's sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's just wonderful.
Yep, that's
so this second sentence blew my mind. Her family is also A-list. Her uncle is Alec Baldwin. Her father is Stephen Baldwin, and her cousin is Island.
What? Her cousin is Island? Is that like a Dada?
I don't know.
Utterance of speech. All right, Island.
I'm not quite sure. I just sort of left it there.
Even going on the presumption that Island Baldwin is a person,
yes,
not an actual island.
Yes,
I've never heard of Island Baldwin.
No one's heard of. Well, I don't know. I haven't heard of a lot of these people. So,
okay. Well, no man is an island.
No. There you go. And that's about all I found out. I just couldn't believe this.
Okay.
The quality of this article.
Okay. So how much would you pay to date Alec Baldwin?
How much would I pay to date him?
Yes.
Has he been auctioned off at a date Alec Baldwin event?
This is a very long introduction to a joke.
Right. Okay.
So just give me a random number.
Well, then let's say 200 euros.
Okay, and how much would you pay to date Billy Baldwin?
Nothing. 1
Go
euro.
A bit higher.
10 euros.
All right. So because rumor has it Billy Baldwin isn't dating anyone at the moment, so he'll be auctioning off
his tickets.
Date. Yeah. We can get someone in as Billy Baldwin's +1.
You don't think it's going to be one of us?
It's for a good cause.
Right.
So we could just pretend we're huge Billy Baldwin fans. I'm sure he's in one movie or another.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah. So we can look that up on IMDb.
But I know we're both handsome men, but do you think Billy Baldwin goes for people like us?
It's a charity thing.
Oh, so anyone can win it?
Yes.
This is amazing. Right, so that's our ticket in, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one ticket in.
Yes.
But yeah, we'd need an inside man. So that might as well be Billy Baldwin's +1.
Isn't this one of the things where, you go as Billy Baldwin's date, because I wouldn't pay nothing for that. And
All right,
I
fine.
work for the catering company.
There's okay. Hang on, you're a very stylish man,
Thank you.
aren't you?
I am.
Wearing my shirt.
Thank you. At least I'm not wearing your underpants.
Bit of bonus information there for our viewers. So she hasn't. Hailey Baldwin hasn't picked her dress yet.
She hasn't.
She hasn't. So, do you think you could maybe pretend to be a fashion designer? And look at the way these kids dress.
Right.
I'm
you reckon
sure,
someone
you-
would wear
you
something
can-
the way I...
You can put together a wedding dress for Hailey Baldwin, Bieber.
I don't know. You do know I'm colorblind. Oh, wait. Wedding dress is always white.
No, the white, yes.
But is she allowed to wear a white dress? I mean, if we're...
Okay.
You
Yes.
probably, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I believe she'd be wearing a white dress for the wedding. I mean, that's why they're getting married so quickly.
Oh, yeah, like back in the old religious days. Okay.
Well, I mean, she just really wants to shag Justin Bieber, and he's like, no, sorry.
only
I'm
after
saving
we're
myself.
officially married with a ceremony. Like, just getting the license does not count.
No.
Just getting the license will get you to third base.
So hold up,
Yep.
Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you were Alec's daughter, clearly.
Yeah.
But you being Stephen's daughter. Yeah. So those are two potential ways in. Also, good news because Hailey Baldwin, well, the wedding is going to be huge and there's going to be a lot of guests.
It's going to be in
attending.
Ontario, Canada, by the way.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. I just read West Coast, but Ontario, Canada is good.
Yeah, at his $5 million mansion.
Practically lawless.
It has its own equestrian facilities.
Nice.
That's horses.
Which matches what
Which,
she,
like she has to explain,
Yeah.
they have to explain this to both him and her.
which matches what she said because she wants a romantic woodland ceremony.
What is she, a pixie?
Yeah, but like that's nice because you can just sort of steal off in the woods, military style. Get some camouflage.
They get married and then like their honeymoon is hiding in the woods.
Get a ghillie suit,
Right.
and then just sort of sneak up,
Leopard crawl out.
grab him.
Oh, sorry.
like a Navy
Right,
SEAL.
yes.
Take him out.
And get him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's some options right there. So, what do you think we should go with? Oh, also, her bridesmaids are her sisters.
Right.
Just,
How many does she have? These Baldwins, they just keep, they must be like a nest
multiplying,
somewhere.
yeah. One day I'll take over Hollywood.
Right.
Especially
They
now
will
that
be Hollywood.
they've made the huge connection to the Bieber clan.
They're like the Borg. Like they just assimilate
Resistance
and keep...
is futile.
Resistance is Baldwin.
Yeah, so we should get our photon torpedoes ready to destroy the clan once and for all.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I mean, they're all in one spot.
No, we don't kill anyone, even the Borg.
We can castrate
The
them,
Borgwin.
sterilize them. Nah,
No,
it's too much.
I don't
Okay.
really want to. I mean, I will date, John Peter Baldwin? Who's the guy?
Billy Baldwin.
Billy Baldwin, right? But I'm not touching his junk. Not even to castrate him. Like, it's not happening.
It's for charity, though.
Still not.
Okay.
Still not doing it.
All right. No touching Billy's junk.
No touching Billy's Baldwin. I thought that's what you were going to go for. Okay.
It might also be Billy's hairy win.
So you reckon we're going to
Yes.
sneak through the forest and
Well, we could
grab
sneak
him like that?
out of the forest at least. I mean, we were pretty much invited to the wedding at
We're
this
at
point.
the wedding,
Yes,
yes.
you are a famous fashion designer,
Of course.
Zoolander style,
Right.
and I'm Billy.
Also, that is, I don't know if
Baldwin's
you've watched
charity
the
date.
new Ocean's 8.
No.
Okay, well, they do that with a famous fashion designer.
Okay, then
Yeah.
they're never going to suspect it.
Okay. I mean, it is Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin, so we probably
They're
would
in
get
the
away
film,
with the most
being-
ridiculous things.
Okay, now, yeah.
So I think it would be quite easy to convince them to ride off on the horses after the wedding.
Okay.
And we separate them from
Okay.
the herd, from the rest of
Yes.
the Baldwins, right?
Also, now that you mention that, I do occasionally take pictures. And something that happens at every wedding is the wedding photographer takes the couple for a little stroll to take some romantic wedding pictures.
Absolutely. While they ride away on llamas.
Yes. And who better to attend that than the fashion designer who designed the dress, and he's the only one.
Well, to make sure.
Yeah.
Like pin up and touch-ups. I can do touch-ups.
Yeah. Easily.
Totally.
Easily.
What do I need bobby pins.
We can Heist budget.
Okay. We've got it. What do we need?
How much do you reckon?
I don't know. How much are bobby pins? €1, 100 euros? 100 euros?
100 euros,
for 100 euros for bobby pins.
I put them on the budget sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. So the charity for the Billy Baldwin thing, it's probably going to be expensive to make.
Well, do you need that
want?
if you're going to be the photographer?
Question is, do I start out as the wedding photographer, or do I sneak into the wedding, then grab the wedding photographer, tie him up somewhere?
Yeah.
Grab his camera?
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't want to use your own camera.
No. I'm not going to bring my own camera when I'm Billy Baldwin's date.
No, that would be weird.
Yeah. Like,
You've got to bring your own shaving gear, but...
Yeah, I don't want to lead him on.
No.
You know. Okay, so it's 100 euros for the bobby pins. So the charity raffle. Make sure we win. I don't know. Who wants to date Billy Baldwin? As you just stated, no one, so we probably...
How many other people want to go to Justin's Bieber wedding? Like, because he's going to ask tough questions. He's going to be like, are you just my date because you want to go to Justin Bieber's wedding?
Yeah, but it's perfect. I don't even know who Justin Bieber is. I've never heard one of his songs.
That's amazing.
So,
do you think he has so you can double check it?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, he'll cross-check my Twitter account.
Imagine
and realize I've never tweeted about Justin Bieber.
The Baldwin Christmas, where like they all sit around and like, you know, like a year ago everything was fine. And this year they're all like, oh my God, you got to listen to my new boyfriend's song. It's amazing. It's called Sorry.
Oh yeah, I can just imagine Alec Baldwin's face on that. Just pouring his scotch, quietly sitting in the corner rubbing his temples.
I just remembered a Justin Bieber song. He does the baby, 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 ooh, baby. Is that Justin Bieber?
That's deep. I hope he wrote that himself. I don't know.
Or is it Justin Timberlake?
I don't know. Write it.
We shall take them both.
Okay, so let's maybe say 10K for the charity raffle.
10K, all right, fair enough.
That should give us a good chance at winning.
Yeah, I think so. So we're at 10,100.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good budget thus far. Okay. Steal the camera of the photographer.
So, well, I mean, there's a couple of logistical things we have to plan here.
Yes.
We have to get to Canada, you know, tickets.
Oh, yes.
They're there and back.
That's your thing. You're the travel man.
Oh, that's right, yes. Well,
so Canada, what do you say?
I don't know, 5,000 a person because I don't fly economy class.
As we've established, so another 10K. What else we're going to need? We're going to need suits.
Ooh, nice suits.
Well,
I'm a designer.
Yes.
Yes.
But you're designing wedding dresses.
So you're saying I can't actually, when we arrive and we're walking down there in our amazing suits that I've designed, they say, what are you wearing? I can't be like, I'm wearing Oscar Brown, which is great because it's so meta because like I am wearing myself. Is that like the Emperor's New Clothes? Like I'm actually going naked? Where like I'm only wearing myself?
Well, you would perfectly match the woodland theme.
Are you saying I'm all mossy and, you know, overgrown?
Once I am snuck through the Ontario woods, you will be.
I'm taking a taxi. I don't know how you're getting there. I'm a famous designer.
All right.
Well, do I use my same name?
I'll let Billy Baldwin take me.
How does he get there?
I'm sure he can afford a helicopter.
I hope so. I can't believe I'm taking a taxi.
I mean, you'd have to be there hours in advance, though.
For what?
But you designed the wedding dress. You need to help her put it on.
Oh my God, I get to be there when she puts it on?
I don't know. I reckon. At least you have to check on it once she's put it on. You'd probably bring the dress.
I'd probably bring the dress.
Yeah.
Right. We've got to buy a dress. So there's...
I thought you were a fashion designer.
No, well there's...
So a minute ago you wanted to design our suits.
Yeah.
But somehow you refused.
Well, there's the second-hand store up the road from here. So I'll get 2 suits and a wedding dress. Won't cost a lot. Let's say 400 euros.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like it, but I'll take it.
Well, of that, you know, about, you know, 399 is going to be 2 suits, and they'll throw in the wedding dress for free, which I will wash.
That's very kind of you.
and then I'm gonna pimp it up.
Yeah, but like again, looking at pictures of them, their fashion sense is atrocious.
So not
Like,
too much pimping.
No, just
I shouldn't wash it?
No, put on a t-shirt maybe and like add some sneakers. I feel like they'll
right.
be into that.
So t-shirt, sneakers, wedding dress.
And maybe a base cap.
Okay, but they have to be expensive t-shirt, expensive wedding shoes.
Yeah, get them like a red cap that says "Make Marriage Great Again."
Okay, so like an extra 2,000 for sundries,
Accessories, yes.
accessories. Man, she's gonna look amazing. I can see it now.
Oh, it's going to be such a beautiful wedding.
It's gonna be amazing.
I'll take pictures.
The pictures. I hope so.
All right.
So we get to the wedding.
Yeah.
We've arrived. I'm there hours beforehand while you're busy cuddling
Alec, Billy Baldwin.
Billy-
I wish it was Alec.
Billy Baldwin saying, I wish it was Alec. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Everyone must say that to him.
I am going to be alone in a room with the bride-to-be playing something new, something borrowed, something blue, something you don't know.
Yes?
Putting on her garter, putting on her wedding dress. Am I using my own name for this? Or do I have like a designer name?
I feel like we can be cheeky in this.
Yeah?
Use our own name.
Use our own names?
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Oscar Brown, fashion designer. It's pretty good.
Yeah, we can profit off this heist once it's done.
I just keep
Yeah,
reselling
you
that.
keep designing and I'll keep
amazing.
taking wedding pictures
That's really amazing.
of people about to be kidnapped.
So I'm there. I've got her dressed. I mean, she could be a beautiful woman. I don't know. Like, not? I haven't seen a picture.
Not my type.
All right.
Hang on. I mean, who are we to judge? But I mean, neither of them is my type. And like Justin Bieber supposedly is very beautiful. But
If you like that sort of thing.
yeah, like that's...
Oh, she looks like a Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's something else, right? No, that's in the article.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not my type. Okay, right.
Oh, yeah, that's my
I got a
that's
dress.
my number one source, by the way, brides.com, where I
Right.
do all my research from now
Perfect. Well, I mean, I did my research on the Daily Mail, so
on. Equally legitimate source of information.
fair enough. I'm assuming there's going to be other people there doing hair and makeup because I don't do hair and makeup.
No, you're
Okay.
a fashion designer.
Right.
Focus on what you're good at.
Okay. So she's dressed, she's ready to go, she's fashionably late. At this point, you guys have already arrived.
Yeah, Justin Bieber's
Also, I
already
don't feel
waiting
like-
at the altar.
I don't feel like she's getting dressed there. I think we're somewhere else.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
The longer we let Justin wait at the altar,
Yes.
the more tired he's going to be from all that standing.
Do you
So
want
we're
to
just going to tire him out by standing there.
do you want to give him a little bit of Dutch courage every once in a while to keep him going?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to give
I
her
mean-
some Dutch courage. Like help them out, make sure their big day.
Yeah. I mean, I'll talk Billy into giving it to him.
Oh yeah.
Because,
Mano a mano.
Uncle Billy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Justin, don't ever call me Uncle Billy again.
Call me Uncle Baldwin.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So, fashionably late. So, basically, she's arriving absolutely sozzled.
That could also be your brand.
Absolutely sozzled?
Fashionably late.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
I like absolutely sozzled as well, but he's barely standing. Barely standing men's wear and absolutely sozzled bridal wear. And she walks down the aisle. I'm imagining this sort of like tented venue thing.
Mm-hmm. Everyone stands up.
Everyone stands up. Oh, so beautiful.
Thank you.
It's really amazing.
Thank you.
Should have been there. So, I mean, the world is there. It's live. Is it live? Do these things get broadcast live?
I'm sure, and on some American network.
Maybe
they must
maybe
have
not
sold
even.
it.
Maybe it's just like
Justin
on
Bieber's-
Instagram.
Yeah.
Just the Instagram will be.
Yeah.
Is Justin Bieber himself going to be live Instagramming it as she walks down? Will she be? Probably.
I would not be surprised
Yeah.
if they both were Instagramming it.
At this point,
the
they have a
same time.
shared Instagram account, which is quite nice. He uses.
That's beautiful.
She has his phone.
Do you want to go all the way? Do you want to share an Instagram account?
That's too much of a commitment for me personally.
But it's a huge step.
It is.
It
I
is.
think that's
I like it.
so. Yeah.
I like the dedication to their marriage.
Absolutely. So they're basically filming each other as they're getting closer to each other.
On
But it's
Instagram TV.
all out of focus because they're both sozzled. I'm helping her down because basically her dress is falling off as she goes along because I've sewn this thing together and I know what my sewing skills involve. You're holding him up as well, along with all the Baldwins.
So now we're both stagehands.
Yes. Well, we're very touchy-feely. We're very involved in this whole process. Okay. Do we let them go through the whole ceremony? We have to get them drunk, but we can't let them get...
No, they'll get through the ceremony and then we'll sneak off for pictures.
Okay, right. So the whole ceremony is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin cries. Like he actually cries. Tears of anger.
Yep. Okay, so as soon as Alec Baldwin starts crying...
Yes.
I want you to drop... What's her name? Haley?
Haley?
To drop Haley Baldwin.
Drop her? What do you mean drop her? Like,
just stop supporting her.
Oh, right. Okay. She'll go down.
Yeah. As soon as that happens, the typical how to erupt this chaos ensues.
Right.
And I grab the photographer's camera.
Okay.
Pick her up again.
Yes. Carry on with the ceremony.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I can work with that.
Yeah, very elegant.
Okay.
And I'll just hide the photographer somewhere in the woods.
Is that a long time?
No, like a 5-minute walk maybe.
I don't even think you need that long. I think you can just take his camera and then point to any of the bodyguards that are around and be like,
who's this guy? Yeah.
Get rid of this guy. Who is he anyway?
Yeah. And I'm Billy Baldwin's date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, you're the photographer. Can you please get Billy Baldwin's date out of here? Because
I do get confused.
He's lying on the ground.
Yeah.
So Billy Baldwin and his date are out of there. Man, I just feel like there's going to be reports of, this poor Billy Baldwin's date who's going to get...
Oh, man, fuck Billy Baldwin.
Okay, so Billy Baldwin and the date are out of the picture, / the photographer.
So there's a cowboy switch with myself and the photographer?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so now, shall we fast forward to the I do's?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Do they do the whole, the dramatic thing where it's like, does anyone have anything to say?
They're too drunk for vows. And I've heard that...
We're too drunk for vows.
Nice.
Thank you.
Go on.
So you heard what?
If you've got any objections, you may speak now, forever hold your peace. That's a myth. That's not happening.
Why not?
Have you ever seen it happen?
No.
Because people might actually speak up.
Yeah.
And it's not what you want.
Well, they should do it.
Well, yes.
Have you been to a wedding?
Yes.
And did they ask that?
No.
You mean at the German Standesamt? They don't actually ask that?
They've got no sense for drama.
Oh, that's really disappointing. I would never get married at the Standesamt.
Well, you haven't asked yet, so.
I have to ask the Standesamt?
No, me.
Oh.
That was a joke. I'm sorry.
I got it. It's
really it just wasn't a very good joke.
No, it's fine.
But if you did, that will also be fine.
If I asked you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
what
fine.
would you say if I did?
We're an open podcast. I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly don't know. There's tax reasons.
Right.
I always like a good tax scam. So.
And, nothing quite like stealing the German state.
Yeah, standing off.
Join us on the next podcast where we get married and steal the German state. Why are you writing that down?
No, I'm writing something else down.
Okay. It's going to be great.
It's going to be huge.
Okay, so I do.
I do, yes.
They kiss. You take the kiss photograph.
Yes.
And then from what I remember at weddings, they walk down the aisle.
Yes.
Right? They stand outside.
I mean, clearly you'll have to help Haley walk down the aisle.
I'm still there. And you're there because you're the photographer.
Yeah.
They walk down the aisle together and they sort of walk outside the fictitious church. And is that when everyone can sort of file past and shake their hands and be like, oh, well done, very good, oh, well done.
Everyone's got like a few words to say, except for Alec Baldwin, because he's just hammered at this time.
Oh, yes. And, George Baldwin's out. He's left.
Who's George Baldwin?
I don't know. Your date. What's his name?
Billy.
It's
very disrespectful of my date.
Sorry. That's when they throw the rice and the petals and all those sort of things. Do they throw rice in America?
I don't think they do anymore.
Is it a German thing?
I don't think they do in Germany either because the pigeons eat it and it sort of bloats their stomachs and they explode. And something you do not want to have at a wedding is an exploding pigeon.
No one has ever done anything in this world to save the pigeons. Nothing in this world has been...
Even if you are the most pigeon-hating person in the world, you probably wouldn't want them to explode from the inside.
No, but how quickly do they explode? Like, how much rice do you give them? Do they explode immediately, or do they explode at the next wedding?
That sounds like a topic for a research break.
Okay.
Not during
Not
this
right now.
heist,
Okay.
no.
So they don't throw rice. Whatever.
They
whatever. Throw things at the
Fake
couple.
rice.
Okay, everyone's filed past, and now it's like, guys, we need to go take some photos.
Yeah. We've got the horses ready. Should we bring our own horses?
How much does a horse cost? I don't have a horse. I hate to tell you.
I don't have a horse either.
We'd have to buy a horse.
I'm not particularly fond of horses.
No, I don't like horses either.
But if we train our own horses, we can train the Justin Bieber carrying horse to just
run,
gallop off.
Wouldn't it be amazing if she gets a horse and he gets like a pony?
Yes.
Or they both on ponies?
Funny, but for the sake of the heist, I feel like his horse would have to be faster.
Oh, okay.
Just to carry him further away.
Okay, so they're both on horses.
Yeah.
Trained Bieber horses.
I mean, one would have to be ours.
Oh my God, I've got a proposal for the song. It's a German hit that's going to be remixed.
Hit me.
Es tanzt der Biber-Butzemann in unserem Haus herum.
It's good.
That's only funny for our German audience. Right. So they get on the horses. Do we all have horses?
No. Do we?
Well, we need to get away with him, I imagine.
Yeah. So I guess we all have horses because you need to hold up the dress.
Yes.
For which clearly you need to be on horseback.
Right.
Because otherwise you'll just be too low. And I need to take pictures and you don't want to have your wedding pictures from a low angle.
Right.
So I also need to be on a horse.
Right.
So we're going to need 4 trained horses.
4 trained horses. How much does the Lipizzaner horses, the good ones, the ones who walk on all 4s like little ballet dancers?
All horses walk on all 4s. Hate to break that to you.
No, but they do tippy toes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we need those ones.
Again, I want to go with fast horse, not most elegant dancey one.
Okay, fine. We'll get 4 fast horses. How much is a fast horse cost?
4 pure breeds. I don't know. 50,000 maybe.
But they need to also do, like long distance, not short distance horses. Okay.
So like the Hidalgo horses.
Hidalgo. 4 Hidalgos.
4 Hidalgos.
In fact, I want the horse from Hidalgo.
I'm sure that horse is sausage by now.
I hope not.
That movie is like 20 years old?
It can't be.
Okay.
If the horse is sausage,
15 years old,
then the guy who played Aragorn is also sausage.
It's a Mustang.
It's a Mustang.
4 Hidalgo Mustangs.
4 Hidalgo Mustangs. Okay. We'll get back to you on the price because I think we'd have to Google that.
Yeah. Also, although technically we'd only need 3.
Why?
Because we'll leave Haley behind.
No, well, we need to at least have a pretense of we're going to the other side of the woods to take these photos now.
Okay. Good. Okay, so we need 4.
And you guys the makeup artist, the hair person, the 5 bodyguards, you guys follow on foot and we'll see you around the corner.
Because we don't want to have to healing tool you out of the pictures.
Exactly.
That's not how I roll.
No, you don't do.
No, I don't patch things up in Photoshop.
No, you don't fix anything in post.
No.
All right, so we ride off. The 4 of us. That's amazing. It's really beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, into the sunset.
Into the sunset, because then no one can take photos of us.
Also, it's beautiful.
We get around the corner on the other side of the woods, which I imagine exists there. On the other side of their racetrack, which is, present on their property.
Yep.
Where we tell Haley to go back to get her phone.
Yes.
And she's like, oh my God.
When you picked her up...
I'm sorry, you took their phone.
When you picked her up, you took the phone from her pocket.
Yes. And I gave it to her father.
You can just keep it and just send her back. She doesn't have her phone.
Right.
So she'll just be riding back to the wedding looking for it.
Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. So she's gone. Do we need her as well, or do we not want her? I feel like
I don't
she
think-
might be one of the people bidding on him not coming back.
Yeah, also, like, I wouldn't bid on Stephen Baldwin, let alone his daughter.
That's true. You mean she's nothing without him?
Who would she be without Steve? How if
Would
you
we
were-
even know
if you
her?
Were, yeah, if you were to talk about Hailey Baldwin without mentioning Stephen Baldwin or Justin Bieber, what would you say?
Hailey Baldwin.
No. It would just be Hailey.
Hey, oh, just Hailey.
She's just a random Hailey Valley girl.
She's a model.
Is she?
I think so.
Okay, fine. Then she's a model then. All right.
Yeah, but a lot of famous people are models. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Would she be a model if she weren't Stephen Baldwin's daughter? Or, to be more accurate, would she be a model if she weren't Alec Baldwin's niece?
Looking at her pictures, I would imagine she'd be one of Trump's daughters if she wasn't a model. Yeah.
Yeah. So, those are your career choices right there.
Rough.
Which is also funny because Alec Baldwin does Donald Trump on SNL.
Does he really?
Yeah. Had a good one.
Oh, that's great. Well, I mean, he is a talented actor.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
So
not Stephen or Billy.
If anyone gets away from this sort of with a clean shirt, it's him and us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think we can still take a photo with him before we leave?
We'd have to, yes.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
quick
I'm just
one.
going to,
Write that down.
as they say, I do, because he'll be at the bar.
Yeah. I mean, that's where he starts crying, right?
Yeah. So they say I do. We take a selfie with Alec Baldwin.
With Hailey's phone?
I mean, you have that at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I also have a camera, but yeah.
Well, it's
That's a
hard
bit-
to
that's a
hold
bit
a
awkward
camera
for a
in like the
selfie. Yeah,
selfie.
you're
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
You're right.
Okay. So we ride around the corner.
Yep.
She rides back to get her phone.
Yes.
And there we are with 4 horses.
Three horses.
3 horses, a drunk Justin Bieber, and the Bieber Baldwin phone. And I feel like that's a good place to take
Well, we just call
a
it an
break
Uber.
so that we can do a small research break
Oh, okay.
and I can go to the loo.
That's important research right there.
Right. I mean, I would just go in the forest, but
Yeah. No.
We're not
you're
there right now.
No, sitting on horseback has that effect on me as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely.
Okay, good. Then we'll take a short break. That's a good horse thus far. Back in 3, 2, 1. And we are back from our final research break.
Well, howdy, partner. I just came back from the forest where I took a leak. And how's it going, Justin?
I'm just looking at your sheet, and it looks like you are going for cheaper horses than I would.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did you find for
Mine
a
are like
horse?
10,000 a piece.
10,000 for a
Yeah.
horse?
I want to have a good horse.
Well, so my horse was a Wildie, a Canadian Wildie.
Okay.
Great children potential. 4,000.
I didn't look. I'm not.
And I don't know about you, but I can't actually ride a horse.
I'm very reluctantly being Billy Baldwin's date. I don't want to think about the children potential with the horse. But no, no, I can't. I can't ride a horse either. I've once held a horse.
Right.
And sort of pushed it through the forest.
I've heard that they really like bananas. So,
You sure it's not apes you're thinking?
no,
of?
definitely horses. Apparently, they really like bananas. So, like, if you want to be friends with them, and an actor friend of mine told me this, and he was like, if you're on set and you're shooting with a horse, bring some bananas because you'll just feed them with the bananas.
Yes, because the horse trainers will love that. Someone randomly feeding the horse bananas.
What?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, we should bring bananas.
I think that shit is BANANS, but
Calgary?
Never mind. All right, so
So we're not buying bananas? Or we're going to go with your horses or my horses? How much were your horses? What kind of horse was it?
Mustangs.
Wild, trained? How old were they? You want to go with an old horse?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, and that's like 8. Look, it was like between 5 and 10,000.
Okay.
I thought like we might as well go with the 10,000 ones.
Yeah,
Well,
fuck it.
because like they also have to look pretty
Yeah, all right.
on the. I'm still taking pictures.
Do we need like a horse trainer to come along for the day?
Nah.
No, we can do it.
Yeah.
Should we arrive a day early
mean,
just
look,
to like get to know the horses?
If we trust completely hammered Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin Bieber to ride the horses, we
Yes.
can do as well.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to go fast. We'll just sort of be trotting along.
Well, eventually we have to go fast, right? Because
Yeah, but do we have to though? I mean, we sent her back.
right.
And all the personnel is following us on foot.
But aren't they like...
We have to be faster on horseback than the fastest security guard they have.
And it's unlikely they've got like Olympic sprinters.
No.
Or like the guy who won the Berlin Marathon. Like,
I feel
in his
like,
day job, he's
Yeah.
you know he's Justin Bieber's.
at most, it's some guy on a Segway.
Which
That would be so Justin Bieber to have the security on Segways.
all of them,
Yes.
like 4x4 segways, which
No.
defeats the purpose of having a Segway. But
No, just like a random off-road Segway.
you get off-road Segways.
That's how the Segway inventor died. He fell off a cliff riding an off-road Segway. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yes.
So we just take the horses along a tricky cliff road. Because Alberta is famous for its mountains. We're not in Alberta. Where are we? Ontario. Ontario is famous for its mountains.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure about it's either. But let me just retype that. Okay. Are you sure we're talking about Ontario, Canada, and not Ontario, California?
Yeah. Yeah, because
You read Canada.
Justin Bieber's Canadian.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, that makes sense.
Which doesn't preclude that it's Ontario, California, but
Yeah, because I read they were gonna get married on the West Coast, which to me implies U.S. West Coast. I mean, whatever Ontario it is.
whatever.
really
We're
matter.
going there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That was just a point of contention there. Tickets to Stockholm from Ontario in
Right,
California.
because that's where we're going, of course.
You said that.
Yep.
I
To
like the
record
idea.
Stockholm
Syndrome-
Captivity.
Stockholm Captivity. Cost like 10,000 apiece.
What?
First class.
Oh, yes.
We're going to go first class with Justin Bieber.
Well, I'm wondering whether we need a private jet, because we'd have to get through security and all that sort of thing.
But why wouldn't we?
Well, because we've got Justin Bieber with us, and
So
passport,
we can take his passport.
and Justin Bieber never flies commercial airlines. I feel like he wouldn't know how to behave.
Okay. Let's get a private jet then.
Okay, so
How much would that be?
at least more, yes.
Okay.
So double. So what did you work out? 10,000 per person.
Yeah. So
At least double that
so let's
plus
say
extra.
80,000. Because I can easily
80,000.
turn the 3 into an 8.
Jesus, it can't possibly cost 80,000. No one would ever fly a private. Okay, 80,000.
But like first class ticket costs 10,000 each. Mm-hmm. So
Okay. To Stockholm.
yes.
Okay, we arrive.
Yeah.
We're there.
We've got like an Airbnb space
Oh yeah.
with a nice cellar.
Yeah. What's that? 300 a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say it
Might as well
takes
get
us
a nice
month.
place. Yeah.
9,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's getting eerily quiet whenever I'm writing now.
Do we need recording equipment, all that sort of thing, or do you think we can use the same setup we have here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we want to have like that rough
That
sound.
rough.
Also,
captivity
if it
sound.
takes a month, we'd have to record a podcast.
Yeah. Oh right.
So we need our
it
equipment
there
anyway. Yeah.
Do you think we could get him to be our guest? Would he say yes?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have a choice. So,
Right, because we'd
yeah.
be like, this
Yeah.
is it, you're doing it or
Yeah.
not.
You're taking a break from recording Stockholm Captivity.
You know what? I've never actually seen an interview with him. I wouldn't know whether he's an intelligent young man or what
I
he is.
would not say so. I haven't seen an interview either, but from what I've seen of him, I would say
Just
he's,
looking at his pictures,
yeah, it's just like a regular pop star.
just a regular pop star.
Yeah.
I imagine so as well, but I was just trying to be open-minded for a second.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah. Well, see where that gets me. In Stockholm with Justin Bieber and you.
that's worse places to be.
So
So,
we finished recording the album.
yep.
I think it's also key that we have their phone, because nothing will get us better publicity.
Yeah, we still have the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing will get us better publicity than using their phone to be like, we have Justin Bieber. And if you ever want him back alive.
Also, we need to promote the album on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So are we going to do this whole, like, release him, or are we just going to sell the album?
huh.
I don't think one makes a lot of money off record sales
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Like, they have to live tour and that sort of thing. And live touring someone in captivity can be a bit annoying, you know? Like, And I feel like they eventually would catch up with us when they're like, look, in 1 month time, they're going to be in Alberta.
Stockholm again.
In Stockholm again for the reunion tour. And then they'll just get us at the Stockholm Arena. So we can't live tour. So we have to auction them off on like one of the crowdfunding websites.
Like howdoirobbthis.com.
Like how do I rob this? And are we doing the double prong thing where like it's a bet thing? So the people who want to keep him and get him back against the people who are like Justin Bieber is never seen in public ever again.
But here's the thing though. If they win,
yes,
we'd have to keep him there and record more albums.
What if who wins?
The people who never want to see him in public again.
No, well then that's it. Then we're like, okay,
we stop recording albums and we'll just force him to take an office job.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just like, you're done. Enough. You're done, Justin. You're done.
Yeah.
And I feel like
people have decided.
And I feel like a lot of, I think faced with hard facts like that, I think because we'd be like, look, the entire world has been captivated by you. You're finally the talk of the world completely. And the people have decided that they no longer want to hear from you ever again, Justin. Like, that's it. Yeah. You're now working for the startup company in Stockholm.
Yeah. He could be an HR person or accounting.
Or just in working for social media.
He could do social media.
He could do social media. I mean,
he'd be happy doing that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing him a favor. Really.
Maybe he'll find a nice wife someday.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, including his family and his wife-to-be, would pay for him to have a life like that. Yep. Just like make sure he's taken care of, you know? Like, he's in a better place now. He's in Stockholm.
Yep.
And Stockholm Captivity, of course, was a huge success.
Yes.
So people assume he made a lot of money, but actually, we made a lot of money.
I mean, we have a 100% cut.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I would say we've gotten away with it.
Pretty much.
Would you like to recap us?
Richard? Oh, obviously. How's your singing?
Well, what? Have you already written lyrics?
No, but maybe we can turn the Heist summary into a Justin Bieber song. Or maybe the Heist summary is the playlist for Stockholm Captivity.
Oh, right. So there's going to be like... So we'll just point out the actual title of the songs?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Well, just start. Let's see what happens, shall we?
Let's see where it goes.
Stockholm Captivity. Recorded live in captivity in Stockholm by Justin Bieber and captors.
Okay, so the first track on the album is Designer Brown, Dress White.
Designer Brown, Dress White? Yeah, that's pretty good. I can work with that.
Yeah, that's to summarize that song. You are a fashion designer designing the wedding dress for Hailey Baldwin.
I feel like there's a nice hook in that song. Like, Hailey, hey, Hailey, hey.
You look so pretty in white.
There we go.
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Got that one. Okay. So next one is Charity Raffle to Billy's Heart.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory.
It doesn't need any more than that.
Yeah, okay. Two guys at a wedding who shouldn't be there?
Yeah. I feel like that might be more like an undertitle or like a lyric of that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the big day. Well, I mean, that summarizes. We're at the wedding.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Next one is Dutch Courage.
Dutch Courage,
obviously.
Of course.
I met a designer. I met Uncle Billy. They introduced me to our friends Jack and Jimmy.
You're on a roll. You're a music producer as well.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Now I am.
There we go.
Okay, so we've got that.
Sing it, Justin. Sing it again. Sing it better, Justin.
Okay, next one is Justin Bieber standing at the altar, which is I Can't Stand That Standing.
I can stand all that standing.
Yep, love it. Okay. So next one would be. So I feel like it should be a pun on live casting, like love casting on Instagram TV.
Oh yeah, Baldwin TV.
In brackets, punch drunk online love.
Yeah, that's great as well. The next song is literally just I Do.
No, we're not there yet.
Oh, we're not there yet?
Okay, so at this point, we are stagehands holding up the actors
Oh, right.
of the ceremony. So, your love makes me tremble. I need someone to hold me up. I need someone to hold me up, like our fashion designer and Billy's date.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, I feel like all my songs tend to have the same rhythm.
But that's fine. Make it work,
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah,
Make it
okay.
work. Sing it different.
Uncle Alec, don't cry in anger.
Don't cry for me, Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, because that's our cue. Alec Baldwin crying in anger.
Yeah.
He's an angry man.
I'm imagining it's set to the theme of Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis.
Yeah, I
But,
was thinking the same.
Don't Alec Baldwin
Alec Baldwin,
back
don't cry in anger. That's not even close to Oasis.
No,
I
but
do
it's
apologize.
okay. Oasis forgives you. They're probably there at the wedding anyway.
Yeah.
Unless there's a Man City game on, in which case, if there's a clash, it won't happen. Yeah.
Okay, and then you drop Haley.
Oh, yeah, all
And
the
then
time.
you drop Haley. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, I'm with you. But I feel like that's a recurring theme in that song. Okay, I dropped Amy, we get the phone.
Yeah.
Then we're moving on to the I do's.
Grab. Oh, no, I grabbed the photographer and the camera.
Yes. Grab the picture, get the picture,
Grab
be the picture.
Take the picture. Grab the picture. Take the picture. Be the picture. Be a picture. Be drop the picture. Get the picture. Drop Haley again. Drop her again. Get the phone. Get the phone.
Amazing.
Oh man, I envy our listeners listening to this with fresh ears.
And finally, we're at I do. Please tell me we're at I do.
Okay,
Yes,
so we do the cowboy switch.
Yes.
I pretend to be the photographer, and then I do.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really just want one song where the entire lyrics are just I do the whole time. And then because DJ Khaled is going to be one of the guests.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's just going to randomly shout his own name over the track as well.
DJ Khaled.
Exactly. I do.
DJ Khaled.
I do.
DJ Khaled.
Brilliant. There you go.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Okay, then it's for us. We take a short break from the heist,
Yes.
as it's two lovers say they do, and we take a selfie with Alec Baldwin.
Oh, Alec, thank you for appearing in this podcast.
And then they walk down the aisle again.
Yes.
Maybe to a reversal version of the Bride's March.
Like just played backwards?
Yeah.
Or like, because,
I can't even imagine what that would sound like, but yeah. Maybe a dubstep version of that.
Usher's going to be there as well.
Usher's going to be there.
Usher's going to be there. He's going to usher them down the aisle.
He'll usher in a new age of
Yeah,
heists.
there we go.
All right.
Usher and DJ Snake is going to be there as well.
DJ Snake?
Yeah, he does.
Who is that?
He does. So basically, all the cool drops in all the modern music.
Yes.
Yeah, he writes them all. DJ Snake.
Except for dropping Haley, that's your part.
Well, no, he's going to do the drop as well.
Oh, I see.
Just someone says, "Drop Haley." It's amazing. All your beatboxing sounds like a parrot or something. Okay, so we've walked down the aisle, and then it's time to get the horses.
Yeah. It's time to get the horses. I can't do melodies anymore.
Clip, clap, 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 Bob Baldwin, Bob Baldwin.
We got horses, got horses, got horses, got horses. Drop Haley just for the sake of it.
Clap, clap. There we go.
All right, so yep, got that. Then you point out that she needs to get her phone.
Right.
Smartphone's a girl's best friend.
Haley, go back.
Instagram's forever, Haley. Instagram's forever.
Haley's gotta go back. Haley's gotta go back.
Okay, so she rides back.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we ride on into the sunset.
Into the sunset.
Yeah.
That's
Just three guys riding into the sunset on horseback. Nothing gay about it.
DJ Khaled.
Okay, we call an Uber.
Oh, is that? Oh, we never cleared that up. Actually, is that it? We
just
call an Uber. We
call
take
an
an Uber to the private
to the
jet.
airport. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, and then we fly off to Stockholm.
Right. I think there's a really dark interlude, like one of those interlude tracks that's like 3 minutes long. That's just Like it's just really dark beats, right? Like really like something you would hear in a Berlin club.
Yeah.
But like on a mainstream level, that's just this really expresses the captivity in Stockholm, the inner feelings of what Justin Bieber's going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because also he has to do a track about recording an album.
Yes.
In a Stockholm cellar.
Yeah. Well, no, he doesn't. There's
in
no
our
lyrics.
Airbnb.
There's no lyrics.
Okay.
It just
that's going to be a tough one on
maybe
him.
just him breathing.
Tied to the radiator.
Yes, like an occasional clang clang.
Yeah, good. That's a good song.
Yeah.
All right. Then we do the crowdfunding thing.
Right.
Will they or won't they?
Yes. Will he stay or will he go now?
Yep.
We'll just do that. He'll just do a cover of that song.
Let's see who wins. And going by our gut feeling that the Justin Bieber should stay off the public record forever thing. He'll be your social media manager at some Stockholm startup.
Well, okay.
And live happily ever after.
Absolutely. Seeing as you are the king of startup companies, what company on the fly can you come up with that... I say that as if all of this was not on the fly and we prepared all of this. So now something finally on the fly. What company would Justin Bieber be working at? What startup company in Stockholm?
Okay. So I feel like something that seems to be popular with startups these days is sort of cutting out the middleman.
Yes.
And Justin Bieber is a man of music.
Yes.
So it's a subscription service for guitar strings.
Right.
You no longer buy your guitar strings, you rent them.
You rent them.
On a monthly basis. So every month you get sent new guitar strings. It's going to be a complete surprise. They're not necessarily going to be, what's it, E-A-D-G-H-E, I think?
H? There's no H in English.
Oh, right, it's B.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's another E in there as well.
G-B-E. So it's not necessarily going to be that.
Okay.
You'll just, but it's a subscription service.
We can't go for the classic, the G string.
Nice. So a new G string every month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
It's a terrible startup.
Yes, it is.
But it cuts out the middleman of going to the music store to get new strings.
Delivering strings straight to your door.
Yeah.
That's amazing. They can also do a really nice pivot into lingerie in case it's not working, or they can just do both at the same time. Either way, getting Justin Bieber on board is a hell of a coup for the company. Yeah. Really takes off.
They'll get all the angel investors on board.
So how much do you think we're actually going to make on this?
Let's go through expenses first.
Yeah, okay.
Because this thing has gotten expensive. It's $2,000 for accessories, $400 for suits and a dress,
Right.
$10,000 for our flights to Canada,
Yes.
$10,000 for the charity raffle to get into Billy Baldwin's pants /+1 spot on the guest list.
Right.
$100 for bobby pins.
I hope that'll be enough, but I think
$40,000 for good horses.
Yes.
$80,000 for our flight from Ontario to Stockholm.
I can't believe the horses cost half as much as a private jet from Ontario to
And
Stockholm.
$9,000 for our Airbnb in Stockholm, including a roomie cellar.
Right.
Also, we forgot to mention that in the summary, but yes, of course, while we are in Stockholm, we are recording a podcast with special guest Justin Bieber.
Right.
So stay tuned, I would say. So 149,000.
He's just quickly calculating this as he's going along. We'll get there eventually. I'm just wondering about
151,500.
151,000?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, that's manageable.
No. Yeah.
So, while this is on, how much would we'd make millions, clearly.
I think so.
Just off the album alone.
I think so, yeah.
It's hard to tell. Let's say 10 million maybe?
10 million?
Off the album.
Off the album at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's maybe say 20 million.
People are just going to buy it out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then to release Justin Bieber.
You've just gotten like a small taste of what the album's going to sound like.
Yeah.
Obviously, with Justin performing, it's going to be a bit more professional.
Yeah.
But like, you get the gist of it.
Okay, so I mean, would you give €1 towards the keep Justin Bieber out of public eye forever?
I don't care, honestly.
You wouldn't?
No, I don't care enough to.
Either way? Okay, I probably wouldn't either. That's my fear as well, that not enough people would actually give to that. So maybe we wouldn't make as much as we think.
We can also always just, sort of fake the numbers.
How? By investing the money from the album
we are
back
running
into
the
it?
crowdfunding through our website, so we can just pretend like it's a closer race than it actually is.
Oh, right. Okay, to encourage Hailey Baldwin to give more money.
Both sides against the middle.
When she's like, oh my God, he's going to come back to me, and then she invests more money to make him stay away.
Yeah.
Okay. So what, 50 million?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Adding up to 70 million?
70 million?
That's a lot.
That's a healthy take.
A lot of
We've
cash.
made a lot of money off this. What would you buy with 35 million?
34,900,000.
You know what? I'll take the expensive.
925,000.
I'll take the expensive.
I could not cope with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you keep any of the horses?
No, the horses are still in Ontario.
Oh, yeah. Would you buy a ranch?
Oh, yeah. Also, the Uber is not in the calculation yet.
Ooh, might be a lot.
Sorry. Yeah. Let's add another 100. So it's 151,600 actually.
Okay.
I do apologize. I honestly wouldn't know what to buy. I can't imagine how much money that actually is. Like it's unfathomably to me. That's some. Yeah.
I'd buy a scooter.
Yeah. Good one.
Oh, yeah. I'd go for the
best.
The best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. I would buy you a scooter also, just so you have two. One to choose from.
That's very nice of you.
Thank you.
Because I couldn't decide when I was looking at scooters today, like whether I like the one that's more brown or whether I like one that's...
The one that's more Oscar?
Very funny.
Thank you.
On that note, thank you very much for the podcast. Thank you very much for stealing Justin Bieber.
Oh, any day of the week. Okay. So, that's the podcast?
That's the podcast.
Okay, then tell me, where can the good people of the internet find us?
Well, they can find us on Twitter.
At How Do I Rob This?
On Instagram.
At How Do I Rob This?
On Facebook.
At How Do I Rob This?
On the internet.
HowDoIRobThis.com.
And including a whole bunch of podcasting sites.
Apps. Yes, you can find us on iTunes if you're an Apple person. You can find us on Android, on Stitcher and Spotify. We're new to Spotify.
Addict.
Podcast Addict. You can also listen to just watch our video versions on YouTube.
A special shout out.
It's like we only occasionally glance at the camera. It's like we are not even aware that it's
so
there.
at this point, this one's for you guys.
Yeah. Good on you. We'd be happy if you follow us. New episodes are coming out on the 7th every month. And if you
feel free
got
to
any
suggest
targets, scores, anything, comments, we are happy about anything. We are happiest about recommendations. If you think one of your friends or enemies should be part of the criminal underworld, then please recommend our show. And that's the show for the night. I feel like I had a good send-off, but I forgot. So I'll just keep it to...
That'll be the last song on the album as well. I
The
feel
good
like I had a
send-off.
good last song, but I forgot.
Again, very meta. Then I'll just go with, you need to invest money to steal money. Oh, you're not going to say anything? Okay,
No, I'm
good.
freeze framing.
All right. Goodbye.